Hello students, welcome back to science class. Students, in the previous lecture, we started the new chapter of chemistry of class 10th, that was acid, bases and salts. We discussed about the various differences between the acids and bases. Right students? First point we discuss that the acids produces hydrogen ions in their aqueous form when they are dissolved in water, and the bases produces hydroxide ions when they are dissolved in water. Second, we discussed the property was the acids are sour in taste and the bases are bitter in taste. Now students, this is all about the taste. If we don't want to taste the acid or bases, then what is the other solution to differentiate or to recognize whether the given solution is an acid or a base? There is a solution. There are indicators which differentiate or which tell us about the solutions, that whether they are acidic or they are basic. What are indicators, students? Indicators, as the name suggests, indicate means to tell, to indicate about the thing. Indicators help us to detect whether the given solution is acid, given solution is acidic or basic. Now students, these are known as the indicators which help us to detect whether the given solution is acidic or basic. Now indicators are of many types. First, they are natural indicators. First we have got the natural indicators. In natural indicators which are given us by the nature, the first is the litmus paper. First is the litmus. Litmus, students, is produced by the process from the plants lichen. Litmus is produced from the plant lichens, which is a combination of algae and fungi. It also belongs to the class Thallophyta. So we use litmus paper to recognize whether the given solution is acid or a base, because if we see here, we will write here acid and bases. Here we can write litmus paper. Litmus paper turns blue color to red. Litmus paper are of two colors. One is red and other is blue litmus paper. One is red litmus paper and other is blue litmus paper. Now students, the acids turns blue litmus paper to red. Litmus to red. If we will take blue litmus paper and we put 1 or 2 drops of acid on it, its color will changes from blue to red. And in bases, the red litmus paper turns to blue. Red litmus paper turns to blue. So this is the first natural indicator, that is litmus paper. Second, we have got turmeric. We can also use turmeric to recognize the solution of acid and bases, because turmeric is another natural indicator. Now we can see what turmeric do. Turmeric converts the acid into, its color becomes red, and in the case of base, the color becomes yellow. In case of the acids, the color of the turmeric paper becomes red and the color of turmeric paper becomes yellow in the case of the bases. These are the natural indicators. There are more indicators naturally occurring, that is China rose, etc. Now the second type of the indicators are the synthetic indicators. They are the synthetic indicators. Now synthetic indicators which we commonly use in our lab are, the examples are the phenolphthalein and methyl orange. These are the synthetic indicators. Now we see the case of the phenolphthalein. If we will dissolve the phenolphthalein in a basic solution, right students? If we dissolve the phenolphthalein in a base, like we can put few drops in a base like sodium hydroxide, its color will become pink. And in case of acids, it is colorless. There is no color of phenolphthalein if we will put its drop in the acid. Now there are third types of indicator, like they are known as the olfactory indicators. They are known as the olfactory indicators, which are related to the odor, which are related to the smell of the substance. There is a change of smell of these indicators in case of acids, and in case of bases, different odor, different smell will produce. These indicators are known as the olfactory indicators. Now the fourth type of indicators we always use are known as the universal indicators. These are known as the universal indicators, which are formed by the mixing of many types of indicators, For this we have got pH paper. From these indicators, we differentiate whether this solution is acidic or basic, but with universal indicator like pH paper, we can tell whether the solution is acidic or basic. Also, we can tell how much the solution is acidic and how much the solution is basic. For that purpose, we use the pH paper. The detail of the pH paper, pH value and its concept we will discuss in the other lecture. For today this is the only concept, that this is the universal indicator which is formed by the mixing of many indicators. This is known as the pH paper, pH value. It tells us about the solution is acidic or basic, or how much it is acidic and how much it is basic. So students, we have four types of indicators which detect the solution is acidic or basic. One is natural indicators, other is synthetic indicators, third is olfactory indicators which are related to the odor or smell of the solution, and fourth is universal indicators. One thing students, you must remember that the acidic and basic characters are always shown in the solution form, because hydrogen ion or hydroxide ions are always produced in the solution form. If they are dry, if we have dry HCl, it will not show the properties of the acid, because it cannot get ionized into hydrogen ion and chloride ions. So they should always be present in the solution form. So this was all about the indicators which indicate or which help us to detect the solution whether it is acidic or basic. We can take the example of many indicators like litmus paper, turmeric, China rose, phenolphthalein, methyl orange, pH paper, etc. So that's all about the indicators. In the next lecture, we will discuss about the chemical properties of acid and bases. Till then, take care, have a nice day. Thank you.